And welcome to the daily oracle card reading for the Soulful Voices Circle. If you're new to these readings, my name is Dawn and welcome. If you've been following me, hello again. Um, Today I was sitting back in quiet for a little while, which is something that I do before I pull a card. I get quiet within myself and I try to hear the messages that are coming to me to, in other words, what is it that I'm sensing from the group of people who may be listening to this phone call, to this video, rather, not this phone call. Anyway, and I draw an energy and I ask for us to be in a protected container where we are shielded from lower energy vibrations and that we be surrounded with golden light of protection and healing. And that these messages be of the divine light, that they be for the purpose of healing and bringing truth and love and peace to those who listen. So I wanted to just kind of put that out there a little bit. I may have mentioned it in the past that I do this, but it's nice every now and then to remind those people who might be new to listening to me or who just need a little refresher, to remember that this is what I do, because I want people to feel safe in this space and to know that what we are doing here is all from love. And so one of the questions that came into my mind as I was sitting in quiet was, what does the group of people who watch and listen to this recording, what do you all need to know about why you're being drawn here? What does Spirit want you to know about why you may be listening in every now and then, or maybe you've been following me now since we began the daily oracle card reading? What does Spirit need you to know about why you are being called or attracted to listen in? So I decided to use the deck. It is another deck by Colette Baron-Reid, and I don't remember if I've used this one with this group before, but if I did, we're pulling a card again. But I don't think I did. This is called the Wisdom of the Oracle. Okay, Wisdom of the Oracle. Some of you may be familiar with this deck, and there are, depending on the position of the card, if it's, just so you know, if it's in an upright position, then there will be messages that pertain to relationship and to prosperity that may be needed for people who are listening into here. If it is drawn reverse, then it is a protection message, and normally when it's drawn in reverse, the message is a little bit shorter than the upright position. So with that, we are going, let me get the microphone a little closer just in case my voice isn't recording loud enough. Okay, so we're shuffling the cards. We're going to spin them around. All right, get a nice twist so that we know cards are not upward or downward or any particular direction with shuffling. Okay, so I'm going to draw in a moment a single card. Okay, I can feel something in here somewhere. Okay, the card is, oops, regeneration, and it is in the reverse position. and it is card number 46 of the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. So let's see what it has to say in response to our question. Number 46. Okay, so the essential meaning of regeneration, of the regeneration card when you draw it, is rebirth, second chances, and new opportunities. Okay, so the question we asked is, why are you being drawn to this particular forum, this community? And it says rebirth, second chances, and new opportunities. Okay, so the I'm going to read to you the Oracle's message in general, okay? And then this would be the meaning of the card if it were in the upright position. But we got it in the reverse position. In the upright position, it says second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful, growing in its place. This rebirth is assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. So had we drawn the card in the upright position, then that would be the meaning. So now, because we drew it in the other position, this is the protection message. This is what Spirit wants you to know. Endings come in many forms, and now is the time to stop holding on to what must die, so that something better can take its place. Nature's cycles include disease, decay, death, and regeneration. Let whatever isn't working in your life die. Don't be afraid to face the facts. There is no need to struggle or grieve. Whatever your query, let it go. You're about to be reborn. Whoa. So why are you here? If you are listening to this message today, it is likely that you have been looking for something new and different. You are looking for something to help rejuvenate and regenerate you, to rejuvenate and regenerate your spirit, right? And perhaps you've been holding on to some old ideas that really don't serve you. But you've been holding on because you've been afraid to let it go. And what will you do if you let it go? What will fill that space? Well, here we are, this community. This community and the messages that we are bringing to you is that something new that you need to share and be a part of. You are part of this calling of light on the planet, which is wonderful. It's not scary. It may seem that way. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? What am I thinking about doing? Why would I join this community? I don't know anybody here. I don't know what it's about. Maybe you've never had experience with oracle cards, but all of a sudden you're being drawn to listen to me or to other people who do readings. So this regeneration card is affirmation that it's time to let go of that which you have been clinging to, a belief system, um, certain ideas and traditions that you've been raised to believe in. Perhaps they just don't feel right anymore. And this community has something new and exciting to offer to you. And I believe this in my heart. Um, this community, to be honest, is not something that if you had asked me 20 years ago that I would be doing right now in my life. It wasn't even something that was a kernel of thought. I mean, I always was drawn to tarot, and to getting card readings, and I did it as a child, but I never, ever thought at that time that I would be sitting here in front of you talking to you about spirit and oracle cards and communications with angels. We never know the path that we're going to follow. We can make all the plans in the world, but if that's not the path that's calling to us, and there's another way we're supposed to be going, then we will be directed in that way. Now, we have free will, right? We can choose not to follow the path. We can choose not to listen to the calling. We can put cotton in our ears and try to ignore the nudging, the constant nudging, and the growth that's calling to us. We can do all that. We have the free will to do it. But we can also take that leap of faith and follow the truth of nature, which is that when, when something dies, something else is born in its place, right? When you think of the seasons, how nature just knows that the leaves in the fall will fall from the trees, right? They will go back into the earth. And then come the spring, they'll be reborn. This is nature. And the way we progress through this life is nature. We're born into this world, we live, and then we go back into the earth to spirit. We ascend to something else, and the cycle begins. And when we leave, someone new comes into this life. So, with these thoughts in mind, think about this card regeneration and think about what it is that you believe you need to let go. Or even if you're not ready to just let it go yet, think about what the small steps you can take, dipping your toes in something new, trying to discover what it is that is calling to you, right? So this card, while in the protective mode, is a card of reassurance, okay? And I can, again, once again, before we go, I can reread to you that message because I know it might be hard to take in sometimes these messages, and we need to have it reiterated to us. So, in the protective form, once again, endings come in many forms, and now is the time to stop holding on to what must die so that something better can take its place. Nature's cycles include disease, decay, death, and regeneration. Let whatever isn't working in your life die. Don't be afraid to face the facts. There is no need to struggle or grieve. Whatever your query, let it go. You're about to be reborn. You are about to be reborn. You are about to emerge as a new soul. Not a new, your soul isn't new, but your soul is about to emerge in a new way that no one else has ever seen before. And we are here to welcome you with much love. Have a great, great day, great Saturday. And don't forget the special offer to signing up for tiers 2 and 3 of this community expires at 11:59 p.m. tomorrow night. So I look forward to seeing you there, and you take care. Love you.